Hi, my name is Margot, and today I want to talk about infrastructure cost for hosting cloud development environments for your developers. This is a topic that often comes up very early in conversations about cloud development environments and is often a significant worry, especially for companies that want to host cloud development environments for the developers in their own infrastructure, so in their own cloud accounts. There is a worry that infrastructure costs for providing each developer with their own environment will be significant and will come in on top of licensing cost. So let's take a look at the numbers. I created cost estimates for AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, and I assumed the most expensive way of providing cloud development environments, which is to actually provide full dedicated virtual machines for each developer as a cloud development environment. There are cheaper options, for example, when you provide them as containers or pods within a Kubernetes cluster where resources can be shared across a larger number of developers. But in order to take a look at like the maximum amount of cost you can expect, I chose to do an estimate for full virtual machine, so one virtual machine as a cloud development environment per developer. A normal full-time developer is in the office or at work at approximately 160 hours per month. So this is what I used as the basis of my estimate. I will go from the cheapest to the most expensive, and the cheapest option to host this is actually with Amazon Web Services, where you can expect about 22 euros per month for a T4G X large machine, which is 4 cores, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and for the 160 hours in the Stockholm region. So I did all of this for Central European regions or Northern European regions, which are the ones that we use for our hosting. So AWS, 22 euros for 160 hours per month for a developer using a CDE virtual machine. On Azure, this comes in at 26.92 euros, so slightly more expensive for a machine with 4 cores and 8 gigabytes of RAM. These are the standard machine types that also when you look at different CDE vendors, typically they offer a 4-core 8 gigabyte RAM as the standard machine, sometimes a bit smaller, sometimes a bit bigger, but that's pretty much approximately the standard. So 26.92 euros, so approximately 27 euros in Sweden Central with Azure. Now Google Cloud asks slightly more at 27 euros and 41 cents for a 4-core 8 gigabyte RAM and one custom machine in Belgium. But all of this is with pay-as-you-go pricing, so the most expensive way of paying for cloud compute. If you are looking to actually provide cloud development environments for a large number of developers over a longer period of time, this is not what you would be actually paying. Rather, there are different types of discounts applied on this cost, for example, committed use or sustained use discounts. So if we take Google Cloud, again, the most expensive provider when you go for pay-as-you-go pricing, then if you apply a 1-year committed use to this, then the 27 euros come down already to 17 euros. And if you apply a 3-year committed use, it's 12 euros and 33 cents, a whopping 12 euros and 33 cents per developer per month for a full virtual machine as a dedicated cloud development environment for the developer. So I hope with this I can show that infrastructure cost is totally manageable, even if you were to pay for the most expensive way of providing CDEs with the most expensive payment model, which is pay-as-you-go pricing. You can expect about 22 to 27 euros per month of infrastructure cost. With normal discounts applied, this comes down to 12, 15, 17, maybe 20 euros per month per developer, depending a little bit on your cloud hosting provider and, of course, the usage patterns of your developers.